So I'm going to do a little bit of an update on this. I'm going to do it on my small channel, since my small channel's the one's being hit with this. Although, my main channel got hit again last night. So this whole demonetizing thing is really ridiculous. Any video that I had on my other channel which had the word Vegas in the title, immediately demonetized. Not suitable for most advertisers. I get that there was a shooting in Vegas, but having the word Vegas in the title doesn't mean it's related to the shooting, so I had to change those titles to Golden Knights. On this channel, the movie reviews Yvonne and I did, there's one of them that still shows on my end as I can't monetize it. The other ones I changed them from Shannon and Yvonne review to we review, and now they're monetized. Apparently they're able to be watched and ads and the whole bit. So the one thing that Yvonne speculated is it because we both have female names and YouTube assumes lesbian porn. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Because I thought it was Elm Street. Or Nightmare. Or this is the problem. It's an automated system. The other one, titled YouTube Issues, they demonetized that one. So I had to change it to this. This is getting ridiculous. That's why I titled it This is Ridiculous. And now it's monetized again. So I can't have YouTube in a title. Or issues in a title. Or maybe it's because it's called YouTube Issues. I can understand being demonetized. Totally get it. If I'm discussing something really controversial, or if I'm doing something violent, or glorifying something violent. This channel is just for entertainment purposes. Literally. TV, music, movies. I had an idea, and I'm going to share this with you guys too. I'm going to go through, I used to do this all the time. I used to make a list of my 1,000 favorite songs of all time. Yeah, that insane. I'd go through and prioritize what my 1,000 favorite songs were. I think I'm going to limit it to 500. And then I'll do a countdown. And I'm going to count down my favorite movies of all time and probably my favorite TV shows of all time. I'm going to do countdowns. Because countdowns are popular. And my countdowns will be different from other countdowns because my musical tastes are weird and different. This is Bear. Hopefully the fact that I'm holding a cat doesn't mean I have to be demonetized because that means I'm evil. I could see that. Like I said, videos I had on my main channel that had Vegas in the title, I noticed they were demonetized last night. And I was like, are you serious? So I changed it to Golden Knights and then they switched back. So, the only answer I got from YouTube about this was basically the copy and paste job and it looks like you fixed your other video. Congratulations. And that's it. I don't know that the people who are working on the other end, people who are working for YouTube, who are getting this issue reported to them, I don't know that they know what's going on either. I don't know that YouTube understands what's being flagged either. Somebody on some end somewhere is going, okay, these words in a title means it's controversial and it can't be monetized. That's not how any of this works. The word green, it's a perfectly fine, wonderful word. The word inferno, Dante's Inferno, awesome. Put Green Inferno together, you got a really horrible movie about cannibals. So to say that a title dictates whether or not a video should be something that can get monetized. When I do videos where I discuss issues I'm having with YouTube, part of the discussion with it is with others creators. So if a creator out there is having a problem where their videos are being demonetized, I want them to be able to search for YouTube, find a video where I'm discussing this kind of thing, and then go, okay, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one where they're saying, well, we've decided you can't make money off of said video because there's a random machine doing random things that are randomly affecting you randomly. So, and it's obvious to me now that it's the titles that are doing it. So I don't understand it. Like in the Star Trek review, I had to take the word butcher out, even though the word butcher was in the title of the bloody episode. Like, how in the hell is this going to work for the big channels? Or for a small channel that's trying to get big. So you're reviewing a movie, you're talking about a video game, you're talking about a TV show, you're talking about music. Maybe you're talking about something important to you. It's not controversial just because you have an opinion. So that can't be what it is, right? Are we to the point now where if you have an opinion, that's controversy? It's not, though. We're forgetting what real controversy is if that's the case. So, what's it going to do to a small channel that every time that they want to talk about something related to the entertainment industry, they get told, oh, no. Especially when you look at some of the biggest channels on YouTube being related to entertainment. And I avoid using copyrighted material because I know how copyrighted material can get just slagged and you're done and you're hooped. And then once they find one video on your channel where you've got something copyrighted on there, all of a sudden you'll get a bunch of other copyright videos. It's obvious that this channel is on a hit list somewhere. That they found 2 videos, whatever machine's doing this found 2 videos, and now I'm on a hit list, this channel. And it's automated. There's no way that a human being looked at the review that Yvonne and I did of Elm Street last night and said, oh, well, this shouldn't be for all audiences. Because I could sort of understand if I was being nasty or horrible. There was one comment I made where this movie was made in the 80s, so a gay character's either feminine or he's a murderer or he's evil. And that's true. That's the 80s. You had one or the other. You either had the funny gay guy or you had the psychotic gay guy. It's one or the other. And Elm Street has the psycho, weird, crazy coach guy who just happens to be gay. Just happens to be. It's central to his character. They make it look like it makes him a bad person. So, you know, that's not controversy. And stating it about a movie that's 30 years old, holy crow. Can't wait till we get to the next ones. So, when you see title changes happening, it's because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It's not that I'm trying to get multiple views for the same video. I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm just trying to figure out why this is going on. Because, yeah, this directly affects bottom line for anybody on YouTube. And, you know, I see comments, and I agree. I understand them where people are like, people shouldn't make money off of YouTube anyways, and blah, blah, blah. I agree. I don't disagree in theory. However, there is a change that's happened with the media. There's a large change that's happened with the media over the last couple of years. And you've got your liberal media, your conservative media, and then you've got your online. And your online can be either. But here on YouTube, I found more chance for an actual discussion and reasonable, rational discussions than I've found on TV, where everything's set up for arguments, or even on certain websites where we're slanted this way and you can't come out and say anything against that. So, you know, yes, YouTube should be for creators, and advertisers should feel comfortable putting ads on videos that I produce. I don't swear like I used to. I used to swear quite a bit. I don't swear. I try to make sure that anything that I'm saying in a video is something you would see on a regular television station. I think part of the disconnect is that YouTubers are being held to a different standard than the news media, than big stations. I mean, like, I will see horrible, horrible violence on television shows on TV, and then ads come on, and, you know, they could be for anything. I mean, Christmas season's coming up, and it's not unusual to see a violent television show that then has Fisher-Price commercials because they want parents to buy stuff for their kids. And it's jarring. You're like, wait, what? Why is there a Fisher? Oh, because Christmas is coming up. So I find it weird that YouTubers are being absolutely drilled, and I understand there's a few big channels that are just making it really hard for the rest of us. I will tell you this. As a person who's watching as my main channel gets near 20,000 subscribers, and this one has jumped over the last couple of months. And while it may be perceived that, oh, well, that's just a hobby of his, my regular channel started out as a hobby too. I have every intention of making this channel just as big as the other one. I find the feuds between YouTubers ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I have no intention to ever get into those. My main channel, people perceive my main rival as being Steve Dangle. Yeah, that would be awesome, except Dangle talks about the Leafs. He has his podcast which talks about everything else, but his main channel he talks about the Leafs. And he's got his shtick. He's got his thing that he does. And that's him. And I'm me. The only thing that's the same is we're both talking about hockey. I haven't seen any other similarity between the two of us whatsoever. So I stay out of it, and yet I see people saying, oh, Dangle sucks, Dangle's great, this guy sucks, about me, that I suck, and Dangle's great. And so it's there. YouTube wants to pit creators against each other. I'm not going to get into that at any point in time. I have no intention of ever getting into that. So for people who watch this channel, it's small right now. And that's absolutely something that I'm okay with. The amount of passion that I feel for television, music, and movies is at least equal to what I feel with hockey, because all that stuff is in my life 365 days a year, and as much as I'd love hockey to be there 365 days a year, there is an off-season. I can fill that off-season with videos where I talk about things that are historical, where I can do video series, I can do legends, I can talk about all kinds of things. But on this channel, there's always going to be something to talk about, because there's always new movies, there's always new TV shows, there's always new music, which mostly sucks. That's controversial. So, yeah, trying to summarize this, it's frustrating, because, I have a small channel. I know I'm only getting 60, 70 views on videos, so this seems like a minor thing, but when you're trying to get a channel off the ground, yeah, it is frustrating. And people can look and say, well, wait a minute, Shannon gets, 4,000 views on a video on his hockey channel, and he's only getting 50 over here. Why is he wasting his time over here? Well, because I'm a hockey channel, I was only getting 50 views per video over there not that long ago. So it can happen. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes energy, and I am willing to do all of that. But my key thing right now is I'm frustrated, because I understand that there are feuds going on, and I've thought about doing videos regarding those feuds and how I feel about it. And I honestly, I don't care if it's Rice Gum, I don't care if it's PewDiePie, I don't care about Content Cop, I don't care about any of them. They have millions of subscribers and millions of views, and my only statement is this: it's really easy to get into these big battles and fights when you've got a Patreon that's paying you thousands of dollars, and you've got millions of subscribers, and you've got sponsorships, and you've got all of these things that mean that if YouTube demonetizes you, it doesn't matter. But when what you're doing is negatively affecting other channels, and you still have an attitude of, it doesn't matter to me, I don't care, that's really counterproductive. It's really counterproductive. So while I'm not going to engage in a feud with anybody who does that, at the same time, if I was at a convention and somebody came over and, oh, hey, I saw one of your videos and actually you're pretty good, blah, blah, blah. And if I know that this guy is one of these guys who, just spouts off and causes all kinds of untold hell for the rest of his subscriber base, I don't care if he has 20 subscribers or 1 million. If he says, oh, I'd like to work with you, my answer is going to be no. No. Because you can't just bite the hand of everybody else and then extend yours. Hey, nice to meet you. You have a good channel. I'm really proud. Yeah, I had that big feud with Whistle Trigger, whatever name you want to throw in there. Throw whatever name you want in there. But that feud, if it directly affects me and what I'm doing, better believe I'm not going to want to work with you later. I'm going to remember later. So it sucks, because those big channels, the ones that get the big advertising dollars and the big money for Google / YouTube, and as a result, they're going to just clamp down on everything, which means the rest of us pay. The rest of us pay for something somebody else said or something else somebody else did. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous when you consider what's on television, what's on the radio these days. Kids and their boom boxes. No, like I listen to some of the lyrics of songs when I'm in record stores now, and I'm stunned. A, that there's record stores, and B, just some of the words. I'm like, this is considered creative? This is stupid. Though that song sucks. And it's not a matter of I don't enjoy it because I don't like the genre. It's stupid. It's really dumb. But subscribers, you got tons of them in the form of paying customers, and advertisers can't wait to jump all over these guys. Oh, these guys are great, and they drink Coke, and they drink Pepsi, and they shop at the Gap, and it's like, and then you listen to music, and you're like, these guys are, they're special, and not good special. It's frustrating. So that frustration out of the way, yeah. So that's my intention going forward. I'm going to keep putting videos on this channel. I'm going to keep trying to figure this out. I know there's no way for anybody to tell on the other end when this is happening, and I don't have a way of showing you guys without violating terms of service, which ironically would mean that none of my videos could be served, and possibly my channels get thrown out. So I can't do that. But I will continue to try to figure this thing out, and it should pass. Either that or this machine will learn. Like YouTube says, the machine will learn. Okay. I worked for Microsoft, so I know that's a scary prospect. I met enough developers with Microsoft to know that they're human. And whatever beast they create, this fantastic, wonderful thing that's going to fix all of YouTube's ails, it's not going to work great, and it's not going to be 100%. And when it throws a false positive, they're going to go, it's part of the game. It's kind of what happens. Oh, well. And meanwhile, people like myself and other creators get bit. The only upside I can see to any of this, is because it's affecting creators, it's also affecting the parent company. So because it's also affecting YouTube's bottom line, it's in their best interest to get it straightened out. Because, yeah, they're losing money. They're losing a lot of money right now. They have to be. So when this machine that they've let loose on our video content keeps getting it wrong, and it does. I mean, if any, and again, if you're still watching, if you have any idea of what possibly I could be saying that would be more offensive than something you'll see on Young Turks, Red Letter Media, Pewds, Leafy, any of these guys, I really, I'm thrown completely. So, but rather than going into a curse-filled tirade, I will leave you with that. I'll start working on song lists pretty quick here, and I'll see if I go with 500 or if I go with 1,000. Oh, if I go with 1,000, man, oh man. I will definitely make a document of my 1,000 favorite songs if and when I do it, because I think that'd be fun. This is entertainment. I consider music entertainment, wrestling's entertainment, TV, movies, all of that straight into that entertainment section. And thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for being a part of it. If you're not a subscriber, join the family, and I'll talk to you again soon.